Wildlife never ceases to amaze. Predators hone new hunting techniques, and victims find more and more ways to resist this food injustice. For example, baboons even steal leopard and lion cubs to eliminate the threat that this baby will pose in the future. In this issue, you will see the most breathtaking footage of hunting and confrontation of wild animals. And we will start with shots of a leopard hunting. It is not for nothing that this beast is called a master of disguise. It perfectly uses the terrain, disguising itself in ravines, bushes, and behind trees. Such a tactic allows you to get close to the victim. For example, a leopard froze above the warthog's head in a matter of centimeters, and choosing the right moment, he grabs the prey. The leopard is so good at camouflage that it simply blends into the landscape, waiting for its prey to come within throwing distance. No running around. Precise jump and prey is already in your mouth. The leopard has another skill in its arsenal that helps to hunt and hide prey. This graceful predator feels no worse in the trees than on the ground. It jumps perfectly from tree to tree, thanks to which it hunts monkeys quite effectively. See how easily the leopard chases the monkey along the branches of the tree. Not yielding to it in speed, the monkey failed to escape. Large crocodiles are the main predators of smaller individuals both within and between species. Cannibalism in crocodilians is a specific form of predation that is very common among crocodilians and may function to regulate population density. That is why younger individuals, when weaned from maternal care, try to lead a secretive lifestyle, not approaching adult crocodiles. In general, crocodiles, by and large, absolutely do not care who they devour, be it another crocodile or even a turtle. The strength of the jaws of this reptile is enough to bite through the shells of adult turtles. Lions usually hunt in the evening or at night, and in the midday heat they prefer to sleep in the shade of trees. This couple of lions sprawled right in the path of the rhinos. The lions in time through a dream heard the approach of these giants and hastened to get out. And here is another similar case. A couple of lions lay down to rest in the thick grass, but such a neighborhood did not suit the rhinoceros, because he knows that as soon as he turns away, these cunning cats strive to drag the cub, so the rhinoceros forced the predators to look for a new place for rest, threatening with his sharp horn. Adult rhinos, hippos, or elephants are inaccessible prey for lions, but their cubs are a very worthy trophy, which is why lions constantly hang around somewhere nearby, waiting for the baby to violate the mother's prohibition and move to a dangerous distance. Elephants are vigilantly watching their babies, but the lion's patience did not fail, and he still waited for the curious baby elephant to move away from the adult elephants. Despite the fact that the crocodile has a formidable weapon in the form of a powerful jaw, this horse was able to demonstrate that sharp fangs are far from the main thing. There are many videos about the courage of domestic cats. Cats often rush at dogs that are several times larger than them, but for a cat to rush at a bear, you hardly saw this. The cat, without the slightest fear, rushed at the clubfoot, but the bear was pretty scared from such courage of the cat. Baboons are distributed almost throughout Africa. They are the only genus of primates that are also found in the northeast of the continent, in Egypt and Sudan. They live in numerous groups with a clear and strict hierarchy. Life in a group gives baboons huge advantages, the main of which is collective defense against predators. For example, a leopard, seeing a similar army of primates, rushed to run away in horror. Baboons live in the savannas, where there are no natural shelters from predators. Under these conditions, they created a complex structure of the pack, enabling collective defense. In the flock, many eyes watching the area. If a dangerous predator is detected in time, then it is met by the vanguard of young males, cutting off the predator from the main herd. Young baboons fight desperately and mercilessly. They act together. The predator finds himself in a situation where he can cling to one primate, and all the rest will cling to him. As a rule, the hunt has to be stopped at this point. Even lions prefer not to get involved with a large group, but a baboon who has departed from the main group, of course, will not be left without attention. Baboons are especially cruel to their own and to other people's cubs. They can eat a cub of an antelope or even steal and kill a lion cub. They steal cubs of lions and leopards in order to deprive them of their lives. There is no baby, which means there is no threat in the future that he will grow into a new enemy. Next, let's look at the tiger's hunt for a wild boar. The wild boar used a cunning tactic of intimidation. He rushed not to run away, but straight to the tiger. Sometimes this technique works, and an inexperienced predator, embarrassed by this behavior of the victim, prefers not to mess with her, but this tiger turned out to be experienced. He deftly dodged and knocked the boar to the ground. And so the tiger hunts deer. He grabs the victim by the leg, and when the tired deer crouches, the tiger moves closer to the neck. Giraffes are not included in the main diet of lions, but sometimes they still manage to try this delicacy. In these frames, the lion saw a giraffe resting in the grass, which is quite rare, and hurried to grab onto his neck until the giraffe had time to rise. The giraffe was close to in order to get up and throw off the cat, but still the lion turned out to be stronger. And here the tiger chose an original place for an ambush, though he had to soak his paws, but the boar clearly did not expect to see this and fell for this trick. And here the antelope already fell for this trick and even managed to hit the tiger in the teeth with its horns, but this was not enough to save. And now look at the attack of lionesses, lightning fast and ruthless. Well, what can you do? Such is the wild nature. If everything is quite simple with the impala, then antelopes can cripple with sharp horns. This antelope gave a worthy fight to the lioness. She decided not to run, but to go forward with her horns, and even hooked a lioness on them, but still the forces were not equal, and the antelope was defeated. Further incredible shots, the antelope tried to jump over the lion's ambush in a beautiful jump, but the lioness intercepted the antelope in an equally spectacular jump, and together they flew off the cliff. And finally, quite strange and amazing shots, the raccoon, feeling like a superhero, climbed the wall to the middle of the building, gathering a bunch of onlookers below who were watching this spectacle. At some point the animal let go of its paws, spread like wings, but the flight did not last long, and the animal plopped into the sand. Raccoons never cease to amaze with their non-standard behavior. Well, that's all for today. Write in the comments what moment or confrontation from this video surprised you the most. Support the video with likes and thanks for subscribing. And we went to prepare a new video for you.